Hello, this is Brandon Christopher King. Before we get into today's exploration, I'd like to share a brief memory of mine that feels incredibly relevant to our topic today. I remember a trip to Gatlinburg, Tennessee. One evening I saw an amazing group of fireflies as I looked off the balcony. Instead of flashing randomly, as one might expect, on this particular night, they all began to glow in unison, creating a mesmerizing, harmonious light show. It was as if for a few magical moments, they were all connected, all aligned, all elevating each other's light. This memory, this lesson of unity and alignment resonates deeply with our topic today, the idea of collective ascension. It reminds me that when we align our energies, our intentions, and our purpose, we can create something truly beautiful, just like those fireflies on that fateful evening. And with that imagery in mind, I hand it over to Bella, our brilliant host, to guide us further into the heart of this concept.
Thank you, Brandon. That's a profound story, one that beautifully sets the stage for our exploration. So listeners, as we move forward, let's keep the image of those fireflies in our hearts, reminding us of the magic that unfolds when we come together in harmony. Welcome to the Cosmic Connectivity Paradigm. Introduction to Episode 7. Welcome back to our series on the Cosmic Connectivity Paradigm. As we move forward, we find ourselves at the heart of an intriguing concept that promises to redefine our understanding of growth, unity, and elevation. Today, we explore the idea of collective ascension. Imagine a world where every thought, emotion, and action is in harmony, where we resonate together, amplifying our potential for growth and enlightenment. While this might seem like a dream, the cosmic connectivity paradigm suggests that such an elevation of collective thought and understanding isn't just a fantasy, but a tangible possibility. So, let's embark on this exploration, understanding the magic and science behind collective ascension. Defining ascension, historical context. Throughout history, across diverse cultures and civilizations, the concept of ascension has been recognized and revered. It often represents a rise to higher states of consciousness, awareness, or spiritual realms. Ancient Egyptian beliefs, for instance, emphasized the elevation of the soul to celestial domains upon passing. Similarly, many Eastern traditions describe achieving higher states of consciousness, likening it to a lotus blooming towards the sun. Over in the Americas, indigenous traditions spoke of spiritually evolving and reaching closer to the divine realms through rituals and ceremonies. In the West, ascension has often been associated with the idea of enlightenment and reaching celestial planes, as can be seen in religious scriptures and mystical traditions. The idea is not about moving up physically, but rather evolving in understanding, clarity, and love. Though interpretations and methods varied, a common theme emerges. Ascension is about elevation, growth, and a movement towards a purer, more enlightened state. Within the framework of the cosmic connectivity paradigm, we continue this age-old exploration, looking at how entire collectives might rise together in thought, understanding, and vibration. Modern interpretation. As we transition from antiquity to the present, the lens through which we view ascension has experienced a noteworthy shift. While ancient narratives often emphasized individual spiritual ascent, the narrative of today places greater focus on our collective evolution. It's about a shared elevation, not just of the individual, but of societies, communities, and humanity at large. The age of information, where knowledge is shared instantaneously across borders, has accelerated this collective growth. As a result, we are more aware than ever of our shared challenges and aspirations. The cosmic connectivity paradigm amplifies this idea by suggesting that it's not just our actions that are interconnected, but our very energies and thoughts. As we aim for higher states of consciousness, we're not just seeking personal enlightenment, but creating a world where entire communities and societies uplift one another towards a brighter future. Key elements of ascension. When we talk about ascension in the context of the cosmic connectivity paradigm, we are addressing three primary components that form the essence of this collective upward movement. The first component is thought elevation. This is about elevating our shared thoughts. Imagine a world where negativity, doubt, and fear become less prevalent, replaced by optimism, hope, and inspiration. It's about communities collectively focusing on solutions rather than problems, on aspirations rather than obstacles. As we consciously raise the positivity and quality of our shared thoughts, we lay the foundation for a brighter, more harmonious world. The second component is understanding enhancement. This speaks to our collective drive to understand deeper truths. In an age filled with information, the true challenge is sifting through to grasp those universal principles that guide and unite us all. As societies and as a planet, we're gradually deepening our understanding of these truths, drawing closer to a collective wisdom that bridges cultures, beliefs, and backgrounds. The third and final component is vibration amplification. Every thought, emotion, and action carries energy. When we talk about amplifying our collective vibration, we're referring to raising the energy resonance of our entire species. This isn't just an abstract concept. It's about aligning our intentions, fostering positivity, and generating waves of harmonious energy that have the power to impact the very fabric of our reality. Significance in the cosmic connectivity paradigm. In the grand scheme of the cosmic connectivity paradigm, Ascension holds a paramount role. Think of it as the magnetic pull that calls us forward, urging societies, communities, and individuals to aim for greater heights. It's the cosmic tug, guiding us towards a future brimming with potential and unity. Our paradigm emphasizes the profound connections between all entities, weaving a picture of a universe where nothing exists in isolation. Ascension isn't just about an individual or a community climbing an invisible ladder. It's about our collective shift towards a brighter future. It's the symphony where every note, every chord, and every crescendo is crucial. When we consider Ascension within this context, we're recognizing that every small act of kindness, every shared piece of wisdom, and every resonating vibration contributes to the greater dance of the cosmos. As we elevate our thoughts, deepen our understanding, and amplify our energies, we're not just bettering ourselves. We're echoing a call that reverberates across the universe, signaling our readiness to embrace a future built on harmony, knowledge, and shared purpose. Let me give you a visualization. Close your eyes if you're comfortable doing so and it is safe, and take a deep, calming breath. Imagine a great luminous sphere glowing gently in the vastness of space. This sphere represents the collective consciousness of humanity. Every tiny spark within it is a person, an individual essence, each contributing to the greater glow of the whole. Now, visualize a soft golden light, like the gentle rays of the morning sun, shining down on this sphere. This light symbolizes the knowledge, understanding, and positive energies we've been discussing. As this light touches the sphere, it starts to shimmer even more brightly, reacting to the warmth and energy. Notice how, as more and more of these individual sparks within the sphere embrace this light, the entire orb becomes more radiant, more dynamic. It begins to rise slowly, elevating towards an even more brilliant source of light above. This movement represents our collective ascension. Each one of us, in our own unique way, contributes to this magnificent elevation. Together, we rise, not as separate entities, but as one united, glowing force. Feel the unity, the harmony, and the promise of a brighter tomorrow. Hold on to this vision for a moment and let the essence of unity and shared purpose wash over you. When you're ready, gently bring your awareness back to the present and open your eyes. Conclusion. For this segment. In this segment, we've gone on a transformative exploration of ascension, not just as an individual experience, but as a collective endeavor. Rooted in the essence of the cosmic connectivity paradigm, the concept of collective ascension offers a fresh perspective, reminding us that our collective thoughts, understanding, and energy can truly reshape the trajectory of our shared future. From ancient cultural perspectives to the more modern interpretation, we've seen how the notion of elevation has taken on renewed importance in today's context. The key elements we've touched upon, elevating our thoughts, deepening our understanding, and amplifying our collective energetic resonance, serve as guideposts, leading us toward a brighter, more harmonious existence. With the powerful visualization, we allowed ourselves to experience, even if briefly, the magic and promise of collective elevation. Every individual effort, every small change in understanding, and every ripple of positivity contributes to this larger transformation. As we move forward, let's remember the potential we hold, not only within ourselves but as a united entity. Embracing the idea of ascension in this context not only offers hope, but also a blueprint for creating a more enlightened and harmonious world for all. The role of shared frequencies, musical introduction. Imagine sitting in an orchestra hall. Before the performance begins, each musician individually tunes their instrument, producing a cacophony of seemingly discordant sounds. At first, these individual notes might seem unrelated and without purpose, but when the conductor raises their baton and signals the start, something magical happens. Each musician with their distinct instrument begins to play their part. Suddenly, those once isolated notes blend together, creating a harmonious and captivating melody. This is the power of harmony, where singular tones, each unique and beautiful in its own right, come together to create a magnificent symphony. In many ways, this mirrors our exploration of shared frequencies. Just as the orchestra produces a symphony from individual notes, when we resonate harmoniously with one another, we have the potential to create a collective masterpiece of understanding and elevation. Frequency fundamentals. Picture a tranquil pond, undisturbed and clear. A single pebble dropped into its center sends ripples across the water, emanating outward. This ripple, a subtle yet distinct wave, represents the frequency each of us emits. Just as ripples interact with one another, merging, amplifying, or even negating, so do our personal frequencies when they intersect with others. Within each of us, our thoughts, emotions, and the very essence of our being vibrate at certain frequencies. Think of these as unique signatures, personal radio stations broadcasting our individual tunes. Thoughts are powerful emitters. When filled with optimism, they emit a frequency that can be likened to a melodious song. On the other hand, more somber thoughts might resemble a deeper, slower tune. Emotions, too, have their melodies. Joy might sound like an uplifting crescendo, while sadness might have the depth of a cello's gentle pull. These personal frequencies, these individual broadcasts, play a central role in collective growth. By understanding them and learning to harmonize, much like an orchestra, we can aspire to create a resonant symphony of collective enlightenment. Harmonization principle. Imagine you're in a grand concert hall. On stage, each musician holds an instrument, waiting for their cue. The violin starts with a delicate note, soon joined by the flute, and then the piano. Each instrument has its unique sound, yet when played in unison, they blend seamlessly, creating a melody that captivates the audience. In life, each of us carries our unique tune, our distinct frequency. Some may hum the soft notes of peace, others might play the vibrant tones of passion, and yet others echo with the calming rhythms of love. When individuals come together, resonating at frequencies that align and harmonize, something magical occurs. The collective sound is no longer just a sum of individual notes, but transforms into a melody rich with depth and beauty. This is the essence of the harmonization principle. By recognizing our own tune and being open to the frequencies of those around us, we can work towards finding a harmonious balance. And in this balance, we unlock the potential for collective growth and enlightenment, proving that unity can birth magnificence. Shared frequencies and collective growth. Picture a huge meadow at dawn, with countless dewdrops capturing the first light of the sun. Each droplet reflects a tiny sun, and together they turn the meadow into a dazzling dance of luminance. Similarly, when many individuals align their energies, thoughts, and emotions, they create an amplifying effect, much like those dewdrops catching and reflecting the sunlight. When we talk about shared frequencies, we're talking about the collective alignment of intention, emotion, and energy. Consider an orchestra. While each musician might excel on their instrument, it's their shared dedication to the music that creates a performance that moves the soul. In our world, when people begin to resonate with shared, growth-oriented intentions, whether it's love, compassion, understanding, or inspiration, the collective impact can be transformative. It's as if each person's energy, intention, and emotion magnify and reinforce the others, creating an uplifting wave that can ripple through communities, societies, and even entire civilizations. This principle highlights the potential we have as a collective. When we decide to tune into frequencies that promote growth, enlightenment, and well-being, we're not just elevating ourselves, but also catalyzing the elevation of those around us. And in this shared crescendo, we find a brighter future for all. Shared frequencies, leading to enlightenment. Imagine a room filled with candles, each representing an individual's understanding and knowledge. Alone, each candle offers a gentle glow, providing clarity within a limited space. But when brought together, these candles can illuminate even the darkest corners of the room. Harmony in frequencies is not just about aligning thoughts and emotions, it's about aligning understanding. When individuals resonate on frequencies that seek clarity, truth, and depth of comprehension, they pool their insights and wisdom. This shared pursuit of enlightenment can be likened to the candles coming together to cast out shadows and reveal the hidden. Just as one enlightened mind can offer insights that shift perspectives, imagine the transformative power of countless minds striving for and achieving this deeper knowledge together. It becomes a self-reinforcing cycle. As one person gains a deeper understanding, they can elevate the understanding of others, creating a ripple effect of enlightenment. Such harmonious resonation is the beacon that can guide societies through times of confusion and guide them towards a horizon of clarity and profound wisdom. And in this collective pursuit, we find not only the elevation of individual souls, but also the dawning of a more enlightened age for all. Real-world applications. Throughout history, there are numerous instances where the power of collective harmony has brought about remarkable achievements. When individuals come together with shared intentions and goals, the results can be truly transformative. Consider the Renaissance, a period brimming with artistic, scientific, and intellectual exploration. Artists, scientists, and thinkers, while diverse in their pursuits, shared a resonance of curiosity and a thirst for innovation. This collective vibrancy gave birth to some of the world's most revered artworks and groundbreaking discoveries. Closer to our times, think of communities rallying together in the face of adversity. Natural disasters, for instance, often see people uniting, their frequencies aligned in purpose and compassion. This harmonious alignment paves the way for faster recovery and rebuilding. Another example is the global movements advocating for environmental protection. Individuals from different backgrounds, cultures, and professions come together, resonating with a shared concern for our planet. Their collective energy amplifies the message, leading to more significant impact and awareness. These instances highlight the remarkable outcomes that can be achieved when shared frequencies and intentions align, painting a hopeful picture for what we can accomplish when we harmonize in purpose and action. Conclusion of this segment. In much the same way individual musical notes come together to create a harmonious symphony, so too can individual energies, thoughts, and emotions combine to form a powerful collective force. This segment has shed light on the implications of shared frequencies in our collective growth and evolution. As we've seen, when we align in purpose, thought, and emotion, the results can be transformative. Just as a symphony is a testament to the beauty of organized sound, the collective achievements of humanity, driven by shared intent, stand as a testament to the potential of harmonious human collaboration. Looking ahead, As we continue to explore the cosmic connectivity paradigm, let us remain open to the boundless possibilities that await when we, as a collective, resonate in harmony. Let's cherish the beauty of the symphony we can create together and be ever mindful of the shared frequencies that guide our collective path toward enlightenment and growth. What a great exploration that was. Reflecting on today's episode, the imagery of those fireflies keeps coming back to me. The idea that when we collectively shine, the world becomes that much brighter. Brandon, your story truly captured the essence of what we discussed today.
Thank you, Bella. I'm often struck by how simple, everyday moments can offer profound insights into the bigger picture. Today's discussion on collective ascension has only deepened that belief. It's my hope that our listeners walk away with not just a greater understanding of this concept, but also a renewed sense of hope and purpose.
Absolutely. And as we often say in this series, it's the small ripples that create the wave. We're all in this together, each playing our part in the greater dance of the cosmos.
Beautifully put, Bella. And on that note, dear listeners, if you found value in our discussions and believe in the potential of collective ascension, I urge you to follow and subscribe to our channel on X and YouTube. More than that, share our work with others. The power of collective growth isn't just in understanding, it's in sharing, discussing, and actively participating. By spreading the word, you help us in our mission to elevate collective consciousness and truly move us forward.
Until next time, remember, like those fireflies on a quiet evening in Gatlinburg, we shine brightest when we shine together.